What up, YouTube? What up, Flow Nation? New website, flowpackrc.com. Got all your flow pack products on here. Got spools, cat packs, whatever. Trying to step away from eBay. Anyways, check it out, Flow Pack RC. Everything should be up there. I'm getting ready to load up right now the Sky RC cases. First one in the business with these guys. Also, this is my personal one, but a Garmin case. That's why it's all dirty. I do have yellow also. Got black, red. We got glow in the dark ones too. So if you lose the damn thing, you can't find it during the day, go out at night with a black light, you'll be able to find it, no problem. So Flow Pack RC, cool. Next, guys, thank you for everybody that was worried about me. Feel it, fingers healing up good. This one's still got some skin to lose, maybe not, but hopefully I'll be good to go, man. Start sending them cars soon. So right here, I know all you guys are already knowing what's going on. XLX2. There's a lot of rumors out there that you can't run it within 3200 kV, or it can't be this or that. Tell you what, I have another video that I'm saving just in case if I got warranty issues. First thing first, fire extinguisher. Guys, a lot of people aren't talking about this, and this is something you learn in the field. You got to make sure it's an ABC or at least an AB. Liquids, gas, electrical. That's what this is going to be. If you spray one that's made for wood and paper and stuff like that, it'll catch on fire and it won't do you no good, man. Actually, you can get electrocuted and just not good. So, for safety purposes, this is an FR rated fire retardant blanket. When my XLX2, one that I'm not going to show today, went up in flames, I had this blanket with me. I threw it over it. I was able to suffocate it. Just basically do that and it'll suffocate the fire. This is FR. This thing's like 20 bucks on Amazon, guys. Worth it. Just to bring with you on your speed runs, drag racing, anything. If you have a fire extinguisher also, like I said, make sure it's rated for electrical. So, this XLX2 right here, I plugged it in on 4S. Now I can show you on numerous ones, but well-known, Turnigy Heavy Duty, 5.0, 60C. These batteries are well-known in the RC game. They prove good numbers all the time. They are cheap, but these are great batteries. They're a true C-rated, good 60C battery. I actually plugged it up with a, let's see if I can find it. I can't find it right now. It's a CNHL 70C, 5,000 milliamp, and that's when this problem happened. So I wasn't running on a 3200 kV. Here, let me just move this out of the way real quick because we don't need to see what that is yet. So I wasn't using a 3200 kV because I don't think even Steve New uses a 3200 kV. So this right here is a 2350 kV, 1527. Go ahead and throw it out there. This is a Cordova 1875. It's actually supposed to be a 1900, but after testing it, all these right here, I will test on this. Now, this is a 3200 kV, but it's only a 4050. Let me tell you guys something. Back in the day, guys were running, and a gentleman by the name of Jerome Head, who's on the Flow Pack team, used to be a beta tester for Castle Creations. And he'll agree that guys were running 10 and 12S on motors that were rated for 3S. Castle Creations CM36 7700. I've seen it ran on 6S before. I've personally ran it on 4S. Here, I'll get another motor right here. This little motor right here. This is a Seiko 7700. I have ran this motor on 6S. It's not burnt up. There's nothing wrong with it. It spins freely. So saying that, oh, it's too big of a kV for 8S, that don't make sense. It's all in the gearing. I can run a 5,000 kV on 6S As long as I'm geared low, no problem. Now, if you over gear the hell out of it, then yes, there's going to be a problem. But for startup, when there's no load on the ESC, no problem at all. Now, this is the problem I'm having. I got this, like I said, I do have another video of this XLX2 right here. When I pulled it out of the box, I recorded me soldering it because I had already had 2 other ones go bad on me that aren't even burnt up. It just, the fan started coming on, poof, stopped. Wasn't even hardly any smoke or anything. I mean, there was a little bit of smoke coming out of it, but not like you'd expect. Now, the one that came up burning was like a flamethrower. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I've been in this game for a couple of years now, man. I've burnt up some XLXs. I've burnt up some Mamba 8Ss, which I'm really upset about the Mamba 8Ss, guys. I bought 8 of them, and I have 6 that went bad, and every one of them, the plug has come unsoldered. I don't know if that's from amperage, if they can't handle it, if it's from heat. I don't know, but I'm not a technician for Castle, and I'm not going to argue that with them. I'd just soon not send it in for warranty myself, personally. But there's going to be some upcoming things, guys, I don't want to talk about right now. I'll just keep quiet about it. But there's going to be some new developments coming real soon. So right here, I have an XLX2 and I have a Castle 2200. All right. Castle 8mm plugs, Castle 8mm plugs. Normally, I do run 10mm plugs on all my cars. I'll show you those right here. But for this one, I wanted to stick by Castle's. There's the 10mm compared to the 8mm. But per Castle specs, I wanted to go with exactly what they're calling for. Their 8mm plugs. Woo woo. So I'll show you what happens with this thing right now. This came out of the box, soldered up the 2 tabs, stayed away from the board as far as I could. Right here, still got all that ways to the board. I'm pretty good at soldering. I know that you got to let these boards cool off. You don't want to freeze them, like go throw it in the freezer right after you solder it. You want to solder a little bit, back away. Solder a little bit, back away. I know what's up. This thing right here, let me turn it so you guys will be able to see the lights on it. This is what happens when you plug in a Castle Creation XLX2. Matter of fact, I'm not playing around this time. So I got the fire blanket right here, just in case I got to smother it. I got my fire extinguisher, and I got leather gloves. I'm not going to take a chance. Let me get this thing ready to get thrown over in case. So we got red over here. You know what? This is what I put on my, it's just some clear tube I put over the red so it never touches. Let me do that here. I like to make sure nothing's ever going to touch. So now they can touch, no problems. All right, let's go red. Let's go black. It's on. Stand back a little bit. Take my glove off. It's hard to turn on the switch. All right, so here we go, guys. Let me get you set up right over it so you can see the light on. Turn down the lamp here real quick. All right. I'm going to flip it on. Let me turn on my remote. I'm going to turn it on. No beeps whatsoever. Now, in the data logging, there's no beeps turned off at all. Servo's working. Full throttle. See that motor right now? Tell you what, I've been doing this many years. I can calibrate it without even the beeps. This is the part I'm scared of, honestly. This one, it always does it. So I'm pulling full throttle right now. I'm going to wait for it to go through the settings. Go to reverse. Alright, I'm going to get off it. Let it go through. Beep, 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 beep. Then it's going to go beep, beep, beep again. Let me get let me see if my throttle's just too high on it. Should be yellow light. There we go. Watch the motor. Full reverse. It's hard to do without showing me the motor. Nothing. Forward. It's just jumping. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to turn it off. You got all these yahoos out here testing them, and you know what? I did get a good XLX2. I was super happy. I hit 172 or 170 miles per hour with one of these. I was happier than anybody out there. Let's pick one. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. There we go. There's a TP 4200 or 4260, 2150 kV. Let's see, how do they set up? All right, let's go black. I know you guys ain't heard that eeny, meeny, miny, mo since you was a kid. But I just want to get this all plugged in. Show you what's going on. Bend it that way. I want you to be able to see the motor itself. Alright guys, so I'm going to turn it on. It wanted the beep. You hear that? Beep. So that tells me the beep's not off. That was full throttle. Let me show you something. Watch that motor. Nothing in reverse. But if I ease into it, that's all I get. Nothing. There it goes. It just fried on video. This is with a 2150 kV, 4260. Get everything unplugged. Get this battery out of here, just in case it decides to go. There you guys go. I just burnt up an XLX2 that wasn't working on camera with a TP 4260, not even a 4070, 2150 non-CM motor. There you go. I tried it right now with the Castle 2200. Wouldn't work. Just burnt it up on video. So all you guys out there testing, oh, it's user error. I was doing nothing wrong. That was on 4S, guys. That was a 4S LiPo. Turnigy heavy duty. Now, in the very first video I did, that's exactly what it did, except for I had it hooked up to a Steve New, which is more efficient than anything. Probably the same as Castle. I don't know, because they get the design from Steve New. But there you go. There it went. It just burnt out on video. There you go. There's no 3200 hooked up to it, because I don't even think they make a 4260 and 3200. And I damn sure know that Castle don't make a 3200 1515 motor. And I know Castle Creations don't make, or I mean Steve New don't make any CM high amperage motors 3200. So there you go. That'll be like the third video I have on this thing. The first one was straight out of the box, soldered up, plugged in, did the same thing. The next one I did for a buddy of mine because he was going to turn it into Castle. Don't know what happened for that, but here you go. It has nothing to do with the 3200. It has nothing to do with people, oh, you got to get a game slammer fan, whatever, a humongoid fan, or whatever they want to call it, Titanic fan, I don't know. There's no reason to get upgraded fan, guys. These things run, even the one that I did 170, they run 130, 140 degrees. They stay mighty cool. I run an NTF just for the hell of it, just because I didn't know better. So it has nothing to do with you need more air. It has nothing to do with the KV. There's just something going on. And I believe Castle Creations the other day, Patrick put up a post, or he was replying to someone's post and said that something with the potting, which is the epoxy inside, there's a problem with it. It's leaking through and voltage is hitting the case or something around there. So they admitted fault. Castle, all they need to do is say, look guys, just send them in. We'll get them fixed. Not a big deal. But they've yet to do that. So many people have burnt up their cars. One guy burnt up half the wall in his garage. There's a photo that I got where it says positive, negative, and there's a black wire here and a red wire here. It makes no sense. All we want is to be able to send these bad boys in, man. without any problems and get you guys to fix them. That's it. Just fix the dang thing, please. Don't give us no hassle. Say, look, we'll fix it. Save face with your customers, man. I've been diehard Castle. I've been with Castle for years. Like I showed you guys last time, I have 17 burnt XLXs. Count that up, 200 a piece. That's over $3 grand right there that I didn't send in for replacement for Castle to fix. Some of them, one of them I'll show you, has there's no solder on the white wire coming out of the back of it. There's no solder on it. Literally, it's a dot the size of let me show you guys. It's about that big. So it just broke loose or something. Never sent it in. So I laugh when I see these other guys, you know, oh, it's got to be a 3200 because that's what Kevin had. No, there's more people than Kevin Talbot. I don't watch Kevin Talbot's videos. Most of the OG speedrunners don't watch his videos. It has nothing to do with Kevin Talbot or Raz Schifrin. Nothing to do with them. Now, Raz was the alpha tester for these things with Castle Creations. From what I understand that I've heard from several people, Raz changed the software on this after his buddy told him that the something with the phases, they weren't producing the same amount of power, so they switched their software. Don't know how true that is. Only Castle Creations and their beta testers and alpha tester know that's on their secret Facebook group. I don't know that. You guys won't know that, and I'm damn sure that Castle won't admit it. So there you go. Just burnt up an xlx2 in front of you, in front of Castle Creation, to show there's nothing wrong with what we're doing. If it's going to burn up on a 2200 with no load on it whatsoever, or a 4260, 2100, 2150 kV with no load on it whatsoever, there's a problem. Obviously, there's something wrong with these things. All right, guys, I'm going to get off my soapbox. I got a good video coming up, man. You guys are going to dig it. I just got a question for you guys on the real. If I know someone is cheating you guys, and I know someone's lying to you guys, do I expose them or do I let it be? I want you to put in the comments what I should do. Because a lot of you guys know me and you know how I am. As soon as it happens, I would have been all over it. I was asked by another friend to hold off, but now I'm asking the RC community. If I know that someone is lying to you, using you, just flat out lying, if I should tell you guys. I mean, it is what it is, guys. Let me know in the comments. xlx2, another one burnt up on camera. I think this is the first one to blow up on camera. I'm just so happy it wasn't flames. I'm glad I'm all right, honestly. All right, guys. God bless you guys. Everybody out there, stay safe. Be careful with these things, guys. Test them out a couple times. You know, I see guys on video, they're testing it like I did just for a second, and they didn't keep testing it. If you got a good one, awesome. I got a great one in the 170 mile per hour Mugen MGT7. Super happy with it. That's why I went and bought 5 more of the damn things. I originally only bought 1 to test it out. That one did good, so I bought 4 more. It's getting to a point now where I'm scared to spend $250 on one of these now because I don't know what's going to happen. Matter of fact, the one that caught on fire, I paid $292 at my local hobby shop because I didn't want to wait for a Castle. I didn't want to wait for the mail. I wanted it right now, so I went and paid $292 for it. Crazy, man. Just be careful, guys. I see a lot of them still burning up. Has nothing to do with user error. I mean, guys, I got 5 cars in the 160 mile per hour club. I got 1 in the 170 mile per hour club, and the rest of them are 150 mile per hour cars. I somewhat know what I'm doing. I promise you. Just be careful, guys. Test them outside or get you a fireproof blanket, $18. Get you a fire extinguisher. Like I said, make sure it's electrical rated, man. You don't want to be using a fire extinguisher that's only for combustibles like wood and paper. Wear gloves, obviously. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Stay posted. I got some big things coming up. God bless you all. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.